Is it too late to start or to grow your channel over 40? Hi, beautiful ones. It is Coach Viv here. Let me just get my my camera angle right. So today's video is a little bit different for the regulars of my channel, which you know is very much about spirituality, meditation, and manifestation. So I want to talk to those of you who think that you are too old to start a YouTube channel, that maybe it's not for you. And I specifically want to address this issue of starting a channel, I would say over 40. Okay, starting a YouTube channel over 40, especially if you are a coach or a fitness trainer, anything like that, any sort of educator, any sort of teacher. Is it too late to start or to grow your channel over 40? And so I'm going to cut right to the chase. It's absolutely not. I'm going to put some links below. One of them is to a Forbes article about people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s starting YouTube channels. Let's cut to the chase of the advantages you have in starting a channel on YouTube if you are over 40. None of this is meant to offend anyone. I want to really address those of you who are in this age group. Of course, this can also help others. Whether male or female, if you are over 40, very likely you have had a lifetime of work. So you are very experienced at working. You may have had multiple careers. You've done multiple types of work, okay? So you have experience in going to a job, or whether you were already self-employed, in meeting goals, in the regularity of work. You have multiple experiences in that, and that's important to starting a YouTube channel, okay? You're seasoned at what it means to work over a period of time. That is very, very important. You come in with knowing that things take time and that they take steady and ongoing effort. Many of you may have had children, and so again, you've had that experience of working on something like raising children over a long time to see results. So that experience is there. We also have resilience, because I'm sure many of you, like me, I was an art professor and went through a very difficult time with that job and had to figure out how to bounce back, what to do, and went through a whole healing process. So you have that, you have resilience, very likely, if you've made it to 40 and you have been working. So you've got experience, you've got resilience. You also very likely have set goals in the past, and this is related to what I previously said. You've set goals and gone for them, and know you have a sense in your mind that you can achieve goals. And I think that's very, very important to know that in the past you could even make a list of your successes, a success list, which I have that, I keep that on my fridge. You have that experience of setting a goal and meeting the goal over time, okay? So those are personal traits that you have. Also, very likely in any job, whether self-employed or working for someone, you have had to educate yourself. Unlike a younger person, or someone, say, who's even in their 20s, just finished school, where they're being sort of taught to. If you're over 40, very likely you have done some self-education, whether for your work or for a hobby or for volunteering. So again, that's another whole skill set of understanding that education is something that we have to dive into and put work into. So when I was a college professor, I had students from age 18, it was community college, and because of that, I had people in their 40s and 50s, and invariably the mature students did better in the class based on the things that I've shared with you. They had resilience, they had perseverance, they were very clear on why they were in school. Unlike when we're young, sometimes we don't know, why am I even doing this? We're doing this because of pressure. You have that ability to engage with learning. So, but why YouTube? So if you do fitness, if you do nutrition coaching, if you do spiritual coaching, any sort of teaching or education, this is the time over 40 to share your wisdom, okay? You're going to get younger viewers, which I get a lot of younger viewers, and you're going to get more mature viewers. Don't let people talk you out of thinking about YouTube. Here's why. A lot of people in the world still don't understand that all ages watch YouTube. They may be TV watchers or only Netflix watchers, but in fact, the statistics are staggering. It's the older age group that is watching YouTube even more. Okay, so that's very important. We are on YouTube. 40s, 50s, and 60s are on YouTube now. So that's an audience that you can grab, as well as the younger audience that was there. That is really important. And why YouTube? All of my clients, whether I'm teaching meditation and spirituality and manifestation, helping women shift into living their dreams, they come to me through YouTube. Let me repeat that. All of my customers, all of my clients find me through YouTube. So this isn't just toying around, wasting your time. This isn't just because you want something to do, though many of us, if you have a little more free time now and you are building your second career, YouTube is perfect. It is perfect for that, okay? So again, don't let people talk you out of it with their limited view of who's on YouTube and who's a YouTuber. Okay, and maybe stereotypes of who's a YouTuber. Don't let people's ideas of who a YouTuber is limit you. So I've gone over what we have as people over 40, what we bring to YouTube, and I've started to talk about, as I said, all of my clients find me. If they're interested in chakras, I had a woman call me up. She saw one video where I spoke about the root chakra, and it was a longer video. I established my expertise, which is what you can as well. She called me up and I coached her. We did several months of coaching based on her watching one video. Out of the blue, she called me. You know, she wasn't someone on my email list. She hadn't seen me on Instagram. So the only reason this was striking is because she had only watched one video. Typically, folks get to know you, they'll get to know you over time, but it can also work that quickly. So why YouTube? What are some other benefits aside from that? People of all ages are watching YouTube, right? In all niches are watching YouTube. You establish your authority. So how do you do that? Well, again, like I said, if you're into fitness, any sort of personal training, any sort of mental or emotional training, you get on and you can make videos about different topics a little bit at a time, okay? You don't make one long video, you make various videos in your area of expertise, and people see you just like you're watching me. What video does is people feel they know you. Let me repeat that. People feel they know you. They feel they know you because it's not just a still photo like on Instagram. With YouTube, when you speak, people see your setting, even if it's very simple. Okay, you don't have to have a fancy home, and a lot of times that's fake, people, okay? You can just speak from your kitchen. Often I film in my kitchen, right? I'm here in my yoga space right now. You share your expertise, number one. As you speak, people feel they get to know you. They tune in every week. And over time, they'll get to know you and trust you. So you can do YouTube over 40. In fact, I think we're in a better position than someone younger because I am not going to lie to you, it takes work. But the thing it doesn't take is fancy equipment, not to start, okay? There are YouTubers. There's one guy called Mr. Beast, and he's like millions of subscribers. He got to multiple hundreds of thousands with his cell phone. I'm not filming on my cell phone. I'm filming on my computer camera, okay? If you're helping people and if you're speaking from your heart, you can use your cell phone. It has an excellent camera and the audio is good enough if you make sure you're in a quiet space. If you're a professional and say you want to get out of that corporate grind, it could be just that you want a side hustle for your life coaching or whatever. Let me give you the one other really big reason YouTube is the best social media for this. On Facebook, you do not get reach. You do not get reach on Facebook anymore unless you pay. You have to pay to play on Facebook, okay? You do need to understand that. YouTube, while you're sleeping, somebody could be watching your video about dealing with trauma or dealing with narcissist or how to tone your abs. They could be in the other part of the world and they're watching you do. I watch this guy, he's in Africa and he has these calisthenic workouts. And they're great. Very simple backdrop, you know. In fact, he kind of blocks it out, so he's probably in a really simple setting, but he just does calisthenics with you with music, right? He's doing great. I'm sure the money he's making is really, really good, you know, especially for where he lives. So again, if you want help and support, I am working on a intro program. It will be affordable to help you start on YouTube or to grow. I know a lot of you watching this probably have a small YouTube channel. If you don't know already, at the time I'm making this, I have 21,000 subscribers, and I'm going to let you in on a secret, okay? Are you ready? You don't need to have millions of subscribers, not for your work, because you don't want to work with a million people. You can't psychotherapy and coach a million people. You literally could thrive on YouTube with 6,000 subscribers, because maybe of the 6,000 subscribers, maybe 80 of them, just 80 of them want to work with you. Think about how that would change your work. Do you get what I'm saying? You do not need to have a huge channel, especially if you want a niche, if you have a niche audience, right? That is like a subset of the sort of larger audience. And if you speak to them from your heart, like I say my channel, I used to say, you know, I help women to thrive up to and past 45. And then I found out I had like 20 something audience. They were in their 20s and I was like, oh my God, I can't say that. Should I say that? You can thrive on YouTube at any age. And if you're interested in what I'll be putting out regarding that, I'm going to put a sign up below, training to help you grow on YouTube that will be very affordable. I also have more extensive coaching where I work with you one-on-one, because each channel is different. Each channel is different. You have different strengths and weaknesses. And so if you want that one-on-one coaching, that is available, and I'll put the link for that if you are ready to invest in that. So I hope this was helpful in terms of over 40, 50, 60, you can do anything you want. Don't let age stop you, okay? I only want to relate to people who are self-starters, vibrant, optimistic. If that's you, then click the links below. Get my help, get my support. Mwah. Stay blissed and blessed. I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.